It's June the 5th, and this is your Pacific Palisades real estate market update. I'm James Respondek with Rodeo Realty, and I've sold hundreds of homes to generations of Palisadians. Here is this week's important market activity. In the Pacific Palisades, there are 212 active land listings. We're throwing some in Sunset Mesa in there as well. Now that number has been climbing, and frankly, I expect it to keep climbing. Since the fire, we have sold 68 properties. There are 28 in escrow, and we're averaging around $300 a square foot on these lots. In the Pacific Palisades, there are 63 homes for sale. Those are averaging a little over $7 million. Reason it's a little higher is because most of them are more in like the Riviera section, the Rustic Canyon section, where the price points are higher. I want to take us to the Huntington Palisades land listings to start. There are 9 active land listings in the Huntington. It's my favorite area of the Palisades because it's the luxury market and you can walk into what will be all new village soon enough. We have sold 12 listings in the Huntington since the fire, and there are 4 in escrow. And the average price per square foot has been $438 or $516. That sold number's a little skewed because there's one there on Sunset that came in at $1.2 million. Just listed in the Huntington, 730 Toyota, it's 8,500 square feet almost, listed for under $4 million or $472 a square foot. And just sold in the Huntington, 863 Toyota, sold for $3,250,000. That's a great buy, or $377 a square foot. It was listed at $3,900. Somebody got a great buy. A little closer to the village, some might not like that. Personally, I love it. And just listed 700 Almarial, 8,500 square feet, listed for $4,300, a little over $500 a foot. 741 Chapala sold for $4,125 or $485 a foot. The one that I like a little bit more than some of the others, because it's a little rarer, is on Pampas Ricas, 14827. Pampas Ricas, a big lot, 11,000 square feet, and that's listed for $4,900 or $441 a foot. So I like either getting a screaming buy like that one on Toyota, or I like something that's rare, okay? Because that value will always hold itself higher. I want to take us to the Alphabet Street land listings now, probably the most popular spot of the Palisades. 32 active land listings right now. 13 have sold, 7 are in escrow. The average price on the solds, $314, on the lists, $385. Just listed, 1010 Embury Street, listed for $1,695. It's 5,200 square footer, and that's coming in at $326 a foot. Just sold 1101 Hartzell Street, 7,500 square foot lot. Love this again because it's bigger than your bigger ones. The bigger ones are 65. This sold for $2,200 or $294 a foot. That was a good buy. And Hartzell, by the way, one of my favorite streets because it's wider than the rest. Just listed on Kagawa, 1143 Kagawa, a 6,500 square footer, listed for $2,200 or $338 a foot. Now, one of the ones that I like a lot is 947 Galloway. Reason is it's $288 a foot. And that's a 5,200 square footer for $1,500. See that price point? That's a great price point. And one on Hartzell is 930 Hartzell. Again, the wider street, the 5,200 square footer is $1,750. One more that I really like, Kagawa Street, another one of my favorite streets, deeper in there, almost on Chautauqua. And that's listed for $2,225, 7,500 square footer. Again, I like those, the rarer lot, 7,500 square feet, it's rarer. And that's coming in at $296 a foot. So we'll move up the street a little bit, just above the alphabet streets or above the village. 18 active listings in there. 6 have sold since the fire. 1 in escrow. That's averaging on the solds 332. Interesting. On the list 293. And on the 1 in escrow, 295. Just listed 1214 Rimmer Street, and that's almost 10,000 square feet. Nice sized lot. I believe all that's flat, or just about all of it. 3.5 million, and it has views. I like this one also. 15330 Whitfield, just listed. It's 7,300 square feet, listed at 2.5 or 343 a foot. Now, I'm going to take one of my rarer picks, okay? The ones that are rarer. 1349 Barea Place. Big lot, 13,300 square feet. A lot of it's flat, and it has big views, listed for 3.5. I want to take us to the Via Bluff land listings now. There are 31 active listings in the Via Bluffs. 7 have sold since the fire, and 4 are in escrow. The 7 that sold averaged $324 a foot. Just listed 307 Mount Holyoke. It's listed for almost $5 million. Ooh. It's a 12,000 square foot lot almost, has great views. And another just listed is 15321 DePauw. And that is on the rim. I love that rim of DePauw. That's listed for $2.8 million or $343 a square foot. One more that I like is on Swarthmore, 413 Swarthmore. I like it because it's close to the bluffs. And that is 6250 square feet for $2.4 million or $384 a square foot. Next, I want to take us to the land listings in the El Medio Bluffs. There are 16 active listings there. 5 have sold since the fire. None are in escrow right now. Look at this that just closed on Northfield, 16105 Northfield, a 6,850 square foot lot, sold for $1.1 million or $160 a foot. That was a screaming buy. 500 Muskingum Place just listed for $3.9 million, and that's 11,000 square foot lot. I like 707 Wildemar because that is one of the lower prices in the neighborhood. 1.5 gets you almost 5,500 square feet flat there in the El Medio Bluffs. Next, let's look at the land listings in the Marquez Knolls. 44 active listings in there. 11 have sold since the fire, averaging about 200 a foot, and 4 are in escrow. Just listed 16900 Enchanted Place, a 18,000 square foot big view, still has a pool. You can sit in the pool, watch your house being built, and enjoy the view. That's listed for $4 million. So it is high, but it's a big lot with a big view. 16625 Marquez Terrace is one of my favorites because, look at, it's one of the lower prices, $1.5 million, and that's a 7,400 square foot lot. One other one that I like a lot is 16635 Maryvale. Again, a bigger lot, 11,000 square feet. It's all flat, listed at $1.9 or $171 a square foot. I want to take us to the Highland land listings now. 14 active listings up there. 2 have sold, averaging $1,267. 2 are in escrow, averaging $1,250. Look at this price per square foot. On the lot, $105. Just listed 17243 Avenida de la Herradura, listed for $1.3. I heard one up there on Michael Lane may close for under $1 million soon. I'll fill you in as soon as I get that. I like this one, 1636 Chastain Parkway, 10,000 square footer, big view. is listed now for $1,690. By the way, I have a great home listing up there in the Palisades Country Estates. 177,625 Camino de Atasto. Tennis court, huge pool, really interesting architecture, 5,400 square feet in great shape. Listed for $4,850. Call me. I want to show you that house. Last but not least, we're going to Sunset Mesa. The land listings up there, 13 active listings. 1 is sold, 3 are in escrow. They're averaging about $250. My favorites are the ones you can buy for under $2 million and get a big view. One's on Shore Heights, just listed 3530 Shore Heights, and another one 18354 Wakecrest. They're both listed at $1,950,000. I hope this information has been helpful to you, and if you're looking to find your perfect property, call me. I will find you the best deal in town. Or if you need to sell right now or want to sell, call me and I'll get you top dollar. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.